for your Crystalline Mission for this week. I have my Crystalline Goddess Oracle cards here, and I'm going to be picking three cards, and you get to choose your Crystalline Mission by choosing a number 1, 2, or 3, and post it in the comments. So if you want your mission for this week, and what it means is really a card that is going to help you get your focus this week to use the current energies in the best possible, most potent ways, and really allowing yourself to rise, rise above your upper limit. I've been reading this book this week called The Big Leap by Gay Hendrickson. It's been really activating the awareness around the upper limit. And so we know that anytime we start succeeding, something goes well, we fall in love, or we start having more money, then the self-sabotage hits in. We shut the door, or we're like, oh, I don't know if this is going to work, because we have an upper limit. We have this upper limit that we have created, or we've kind of sort of created for ourselves, and it's there. And it's stopping us from getting to the next level. So we need to find a way to get to the next level, to rise above that upper limit. And what we do is we need to be really conscious in paying attention and noticing where you are, that you start to making yourself smaller, or withdrawing when things are going well, and you go back and you're like, this is it's too good to be true, and then you self-sabotage. So we need to be very mindful and careful about that upper limit. And so that book has been wonderful. So right now I feel like we are in the energies where we are called to really rise above those limitations that we have, so that we can reach a higher level of existence, and a place, a level where you are the goddess of your own life, and you get to create the life that you choose. You get to have the relationship that you desire, or the money, the income that you want, and be who you want to be without limitations. So let's see what the cards are doing here to help you break free, rise that limit, and maybe even crush it all together. Maybe what if you didn't have any limits, and you could be anything that you desire? And you can, but we have this ceiling right here, and we need to push it up and push it up. And I've been noticing in my life several times I've been pushing that upper limit, but it's always there. It comes, you rise, and there's this new normal, like your income level goes higher, or your happiness level goes higher, or something goes higher. But there's always that. It's always exists there until we completely break it and crush it and release it. But at least what we can do is always keep raising the bar, going higher and higher and higher, and doing the work so that we don't get stuck where that upper limit hits. Okay, so if pick 1, 2, or 3, and you will get your guidance for this week in how you can really make progress in your ascension work. Okay, so card number 1. Whew, I love that. Sacred geometry. Wow. This is some very powerful coding for you. So if you thought about the number, or you posted it here, your message is sacred geometry. There is a divine structure and order in everything, even when things seem chaotic. Trust that everything is progressing exactly how it's meant to, and that the sequence of events is divinely guided. You are sacred geometry. a creator of your own reality. So we just had a powerful full moon this weekend. And after the full moon energy, when the full moon, the moon starts waning and it's releasing light, and the light is getting less and less. It's still bright, but it's getting less and less and less, and for the next 2 weeks until it's new moon and the light is gone. So this card is really about reminding that the energy, the frequency where we are right now, the frequency is around trusting the universe and knowing that everything is just right. During this time of waning moon, we are called to let go and not try to be in control. You are sacred geometry. You are a creatrix. You are amazing. Every thought, every emotion creates your life, your reality. So but sometimes, especially now, let the God and let universe, let the cosmic energies do the work for you, and just know that you have created, and whatever is happening for a reason. There is a pattern. There is a bliss in the chaos. There is order in chaos. So that is your card to just remember that this is what is happening, that not to worry if things are like, what's going on? Why are so many strange things happening? It's okay. It is divinely orchestrated. Can you hold that belief for just 1 week? Because this is your mission for this week, to hold this understanding of the sacred geometry and keep it with you. And you can even use sacred geometry, like in your meditations. Imagine this flower of life, 3D version of the flower of life around you. And because that is a powerful, when you get to meditate and you create a flower of life around you, you are going to, you really access your manifesting power. Okay, so I see some wonderful goddesses here. CJ and Mari and Amy and Tammy, Divey and Barbara. So good to see you all. Blessings. Okay, so we'll pick card number 2. So for anybody like Amy who picked 2, let's see. Wow. 7th heaven. So did you pick number 2? If so, then here's a reminder for you. Here is a mission for you. Heaven is a state of being that is always available to you. End the struggle by surrounding yourself daily with the angelic energies from the 7th dimension and higher, and receive high vibrational guidance and healing. You can change the way you feel. So I love this message because, first of all, this comes with a reminder that if you are, and a lot of people who I attract are light workers, whether they want to have a spiritual business or they want to do good in this world, be a positive impact. I generally tend to really attract light workers, and I love that. And I work with the angels very closely. I've been doing that for 20 years, working with the angels, archangels, and I always want to remind people, and a lot of light workers, us light workers, we work with spirit guides and angels and maybe Pleiadians or some other beautiful star beings that are here to help. But one thing that I have always wanted to keep as my guiding light is to work with beings that are 7th dimension or higher. Just because 6th dimension is fine, we want to create here on this physical plane. We are wanting to raise to the 5th dimension. So the 6th dimension in this portal system, in the way that I'm teaching it. Fifth dimension, like third dimension, is that struggle energy where we are always poor and have terrible relationships and we're always struggle and always stress and panic and anxiety. That's 3D. Fourth is you still have those anxiety and all that, but you are moving forward. You're awakening, like, wow, I have power to change my life. So there's that awakening, but it's still hard. Life is still kind of, there's still that third dimensional energies because you're just awakening. You haven't really done anything. You haven't changed it yet. And the fifth dimension is that where you are, that fifth dimension, crystalline living, that heaven on earth state of mind when the fifth dimension is at its highest peak, is heaven on earth. So that's like the highest. That's where you live love, joy, peace, gratitude. All of those energies are your main consciousness. And then the sixth dimension is, we don't know, we can ascend, we don't need a body, but we're still existing. You know, we're no longer in the physical form. We're more like avatars or like ascended masters at that point, but still sixth dimension. So we still have emotional body to heal. So we're not like completely there. And I feel like seventh dimension is where, if I want guidance, I go into the seventh dimension, because that's where, you know, the emotional turmoil and all that whatever is left residue is kind of starting to really be clear. So angelic realm starts from the seventh dimension, like guardian angels, and then it goes higher and higher and higher, like to even like archangels and so on. So this is how I kind of explain it. There are many ways to explain it, many different words, but that's how I explain it. So this card, for anybody who picked number 2, you are called to, first of all, communicate maybe with angels, but make sure that it is seventh dimension or higher, because that's where you get the highest vibrational guidance. That's where you get the guidance that will actually pull you up in your ascension pathway. If you channel spirit guides from you know, a little bit higher, they're wonderful too. I'm not saying fairies are cute and wonderful, but you know, and there are many beings that are, you know, closer to earth that can be really helpful and wonderful. But I think we need to get really serious about what we're doing here as souls, to really cleanse and clear so that we are as crystalline as possible. So I feel like that's the key. So this also says that you can change the way you feel. So the more you talk with angels or you know, spirit guides from seventh dimension and higher, the more you are going to be you know, feeling better. It starts clearing your emotional wounds, your heart, and that is a way for you to really clear your energy. And you have the power to change. Like, you can be feeling sad, but you can, by tapping into that seventh dimension, you can clear it, wash it away. The like divine light comes in, and it washes away, or goes to the earth, washes away all things that no longer serve your highest good. So that is the guidance for this week. It was a little longer, but I really wanted to explain that seventh dimension from the way I understand it and the way the angels are bringing it to me, through me, because I feel like it's important. We have to get serious. It's not serious because angels are always funny and always like lighthearted, and you know, they're light as a feather. So it's not serious, heavy serious. It's like we're getting serious in the most joyful way. Okay. Now, if you pick 3, so you can pick 1, 2, or 3 and get your crystalline mission for this week. So let's see. Okay, 3. Wow, these cards are very powerful today. Okay, so if you pick 3, like Mari picked 3. Okay, anybody who picked 3, here is your card. Collapse the old paradigm. This is not an easy thing to do, by the way. We are so attached to the old paradigm, even if we know it's cost us nothing but physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain, anxiety, all that, like all that money trouble, relationship drama. That's all, feeling these earthly challenges. We're still attached to it. And in some ways, in some strange ways. So changing, rising above that is not always easy. And we all do this in different, times in our lives. There's many paradigm, walls that would need to be broken down. So anybody who picked number 3, this is for you this week to be considering, to meditate on, to really look into. So it says, change is coming through a powerful revelation. A veil of illusion is lifted. Wow. This is a chance to remake that which no longer serves you and to build a solid foundation of love and light. This is incredible. You get to rebuild. You have an opportunity to rise like a phoenix. Okay, so as we know, rising like a phoenix is not always easy, because maybe first you need to get burned. Maybe you get to burn just a little bit, or maybe you get to burn completely. Maybe your life needs a complete makeover, or maybe just a part of you. So that depends what kind of paradigm shift are you going through right now. But there is a paradigm shift for you. And trust that whatever is happening is for your highest, is for your absolutely highest good. So if it is, this can be painful or challenging, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be, because we get to experience paradigm shift, especially if you believe that you get to experience a paradigm shift in a gentle and loving way. And that's what I feel like is the best way. Of course, we don't need to go through pain to grow. Sometimes we do. If we're really, really stubborn, we need to do that. But if you're not stubborn, you don't have to. You get to sing and dance and feel the joy and feel the angels do this work with you. As the walls are crushing, as the towers are burning, all the old relationships are gone, or whatever, you get to see this as an opportunity to become more and more and more of who you truly are. A beautiful, bright being of light. You truly are. You are an incredible soul, and you get to create the life that you love. Wow, Tammy. Love and light and peace. Exactly. You get to choose. And that's the most beautiful thing. So as a quick recap, if you just joined and you picked 1, 2, or 3. So if you pick number 1, your card is Sacred Geometry. And this is a reminder that everything is working, on your behalf. So whatever is happening is divinely orchestrated, is divinely created. And the sequences of events are divinely guided. So just trust it. And let the universe, let God, let the cosmic forces, let the angels do the work behind the scenes. This is that moment of showing your trust. And can you trust? Can you trust? Wow, that's big. And once you prove to yourself that you can trust, nothing can stop you, because then you're a co-creator. Then you're a true co-creator. Okay. So, and then if you pick number 2, your message is 7th heaven. So that's a reminder for you to really reach higher frequencies, really past that. Yeah, I think I'm getting some good vibes, and maybe it's just like around here, but really reach to the 7th dimension, to the angelic realm. I always ask people to work with the angels of purest white light, because they are so high vibrational, and you can work with with the archangels. Archangel Raphael is wonderful to work with, or Archangel Shamuel, this pink, beautiful angel of love, or Archangel Michael, of course, this beautiful royal blue and gold angel that can protect you and guide you. And there are many wonderful beings from 7th dimension and higher that you can work with. And then they will help you cleanse your energy so that you will more permanently live this higher vibrational energy. And number 3, if you pick the 3, like Joyce here, collapse the old paradigm. So you are you're going through a paradigm shift, and the old energies are being released, and something new and beautiful and crystalline, diamond sparkles, sunshine, something beautiful is coming to you, and it's your opportunity to really rise like a phoenix, rise like a goddess, really from there, becoming who you truly are. Okay, there you have it. And I mentioned that I attract a lot of light workers. I've been working with light workers for the past 20 years. I've helped thousands of light workers, make that shift from dreaming about being a light worker to actually having a 6-figure or multiple 6-figure businesses where they're really reaching a lot of people and helping a lot of people. And of course, many, some light workers want to make it big, and some want to have like their own, we all have our own mission that is very important that you also look into what your mission as a light worker is, what kind of a light worker you are. So I have created a quiz that will help you get started. If you're interested in finding that out, you can go to annogracecode.com/quiz and just take a quick quiz. It has 3 different levels of it. You can be an awakening priestess or a crystalline priestess, high priestess, and you take that quiz and you will get instructions or you will get the results into your email that shows you exactly where you are and what your next step is. So if you're looking to activate your light worker path to or get it to the next level, take that quiz, and the link is I believe you can see the link with the video in here on Instagram. It is annogracecode.com/quiz, annogracecode.com/quiz. I'm going to add it later there, and it should be in my bio as well. You can take the quiz and see what it says, and you get to have the results either directly there or to email to you so that you can look at them later. And so and I'll see you again next week, next Monday. And anybody who's watching this later, if there's a timeline, I've noticed that I'm also attracting a lot of Aussies and Kiwis. Kia ora. So I don't know if the timeline works here at 11 a.m. Pacific time. If you're watching this later and you're from Australia or that part of the world, and this time I don't know exactly what's the good time, then I want to, of course, be here for all of you. So let me know, and we can figure out the timing. Or if we have some Aussies here right now and you want to say, yes, this is fine, this works, then this is a perfect time to continue doing these weekly lives. So anyway, regardless, wherever you are, many, many blessings. I love you all, and I'm so happy that you're here. And I'll see you next week, Monday, 11 a.m. Pacific time. Blessings. Bye-bye.